Hey guys, what's up? StereoDragonGravity here at Locals with a Weiß Schwarz deck profile, which is awesome. So, go ahead.
Alright, it's red, yellow, sword art. Play 2 of the Elizabeth's Blessing. She grabs the Asuna Invites to Party, which is a searcher if you have a Climax. Play 3 Elizabeth Professional Pride. She's level 0 killer. She gets reversed kill thing that reversed her if it's a 0.
Awesome.
She also gives all Asunas 500 attack. 2 Silica Looking Up at the Sky, because I didn't want to play the Kirito version, which is pitch a card, pay a stock, search a character. So it's tutoring. 3 Suna Married Life. When you play Climax, give a character 1,000, also 500 assist, so big boosts. I don't remember what this one's called. Homemade cooking. Nice. Asuna's homemade cooking. She's a brainstorm, spins your deck. It's generic brainstorm. Then we play 4 Asuna lying on the sofa. Big level 0 beater. Deal damage to yourself if you don't check a avatar character. That's it for zeros.
How many zeros do you have?
16. So almost Vanguard ratios for 1s, basically. Maybe well, I guess zeros would technically be correct because if you count traders.
Yeah.
Whatever. 1 Encore Asuna just because you can keep her alive longer by just pitching her card. 2 Marker Asuna because she can put pressure on your opponent. And she gets bigger every time she reverses a guy, so...
Sounds good.
2 Asuna Commanding Strength. She's a 0 cost backup. And then if you use her backup, you can give another character 1,000 if you want. Awesome. So you can technically back up 2 characters.
Pretty good. Yeah.
The big level 1. Asuna Invites to Party. If you have Star Splash on your Climax zone and she attacks, you can pay 1 to search your deck for an avatar character and add it to your hand. Pretty.
What would you usually search for?
Depends. If you're close to 2, search for a 2. I mean, if you can still use it if you're already at 2 and you're about to go to 3, search out a 3. It's just kind of whatever you need in the situation, really.
Awesome.
And then she also gains attack if you have more avatar characters out. Because I don't like my stuff dying. I play lots of backups. So, 4 Self-Sacrifice. It's pay 1 for 35. It's an event backup, so I mean it's not bad. That's it for level 1s. I think it's 13 ones. 2s are really short. I don't play a lot of 2s. I play Elizabeth's Determined Confession. It's assist in the back row gives your characters 500 for each level they have. And then she also has I think it's a salvage ability when you play her. If I remember correctly. Yeah, you can pay 2 and add a character from your waiting room back to your hand.
Pretty good.
So, I played 1 of her, I don't really use her a lot. Climax combo Elizabeth, when you have Seeking Warmth in your Climax area, you can pay 1. Add 2 things back to your hand and give her another 1,000. So, I mean, it's more recycle, basically. That's all.
Yeah, recycle, help you get members.
Yep, that's all Elizabeth really does.
You're like, I have to. It's burn
2 of Asuna Yuki. She's a change. She changes into her 3 if it's in the waiting room. So you can kind of cheat out a 3 if you're at 2.
Pretty nice.
So yeah, it gives you... And she's not bad for number-wise either. 1, Asuna changes clothes. She gains 1,000 every time another character attacks. So you could attack with 2 other characters, give her another 2, and make her beefy. 2 Lightning Flash Asuna. If she reverses a unit, put it into their stock instead of sending it to the waiting room. If she's reversing a level 3 on your turn, she gets 4k. So she becomes pretty big. That's how many 2s I play. So I play 7 2s. I play less 2s than I would 3s if I had all my 3s.
What are you doing?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
What are you doing? Anyway.
I just had to do that just because.
3 Asuna commanding strength. She heals when played. When she attacks, you can pay a stock. All your characters get 500, and they also gain another soul. So basically, you give everybody more damage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then... 2 of the... Beacon of Hope Asuna. This is the one that you can change into with level 2. When she's placed on stage from hand or by the change ability, if the damage she deals is cancelled this turn, you deal damage. So you go swing, possibly cancel, deal 1 anyway.
So say they need 1 more damage to lose, they heal it, and then you got another shot.
Yeah, basically. And then she's also a Climax combo. So when she attacks, if you have a top of the world tree in your Climax area until the end of your turn, all your characters get another 5,000 power. And if they, and then all your characters get, if your opponents, if their character becomes reversed, put it in their stock instead of waiting. So you basically can stop their encore and just make them have a bunch of stock. And that's 6 3s. I want to play 8 just because I want to play 4 of the other Asuna too. But you know, it's whatever. Playing 3 of the Wind Star Splash because I don't have 2 of the Burn Star Splash. I would play 2 and then 2.
What's the difference?
If the damage is cancelled when you check this Climax, you deal damage.
Oh, sweet.
And then if you check this, you bounce a character.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So I want more variety because the other Climax you play with the level 3 Asuna is also a Wind Climax. And that's, all of those Climaxes give 1,000 and assault all your characters. And then all of most of these have bounced. And then for my last 2 Climaxes, I play 2 of the Seeking Warmth. Gives, when you check it, it's a door, so you add a character back from your waiting room to your hand. And then all of them give 1,000 and assault to a character.
Awesome. Now, just to wrap this up, what would your final turn feel like?
Final turn, assuming I can do everything?
Yeah. In a perfect world,
in a perfect, it would
Final
be
turn.
play that turn in case she gets her damage canceled. Sorry. Probably 2 of these. And then it would be 2 of those because I have a problem. And then this Climax so she gets her ability. And assuming I had all the stock to pay for there, so I would have at least 2 stock left over. Yeah, her ability doesn't cost stock with the Climax combo. So you could go, everyone gets 1,000 and a soul. These would go off, so you could give another 1,000 to one character and another 1,000 to another character. So you could go boost these or boost this, and then you could go attack with this, pay the cost. Everybody gets 500 and a soul, so this would go up to 3 or 4. This would go up to 3 or 4 because of the Climax, and this would go up to 4. And then you do this one, and pay the cost, and then they'd go up to 5. So she'd be at 5 before you checked anything for attacks, and then you'd swing with that. And so if you played her this turn, you'd deal at least 1 damage, no matter what. Because usually they don't flip over a Climax on a 1 check. They have it sometimes, but you know.
Well, this has been it for Deck Profiles at Local, Weiß Schwarz. Till next flick, thanks for watching, peace out.